I can almost hear the roar of Camp Nou trembling beneath the weight of expectation. FC Barcelona's dressing room, usually alive with the banter of stars and rising talents, carries a quiet tension these days. An unspoken promise that something big is coming. Earlier this summer, Lionel Messi's old playground seemed poised to welcome a fresh burst of lightning on the left wing. Nico Williams, the athletic club's fiery prodigy. But dreams sometimes slip through your fingers. Williams chose his own path, and Barcelona's hunt shifted gears once more. Now, the Catalans have their sights locked on two household names, Luis Diaz and Marcus Rashford, each offering a different kind of magic. Which one will carry the Blaugrana banner next season? The plot thickens. Barcelona's recruitment playbook flicked through its options like a suspense thriller's pages. On one hand sits Luis Diaz, Colombia's fleet-footed wizard, whose dribbles paint defenders into nightmares. On the other, Marcus Rashford, a Manchester United Academy graduate whose every touch crackles with possibility, even if lately his Old Trafford chapter feels more footnote than feature. Both players are circling the exit doors at their clubs, but the Englishman's door seems the most ajar. Under Ruben Amorim's untested tenure at United, Rashford doesn't quite fit the canvas. Which accelerates the Blaugrana rumour mill? Will Barca paint their future with his strokes? The answer feels tantalisingly close. Meanwhile, halfway around the world, the gleaming stadiums of Saudi Arabia pulse with ambition and oil-fueled fortune. Arabian princes and club presidents have thrown open vaults to lure Europe's glitterati eastward. And Rashford's name glows bright on their speed dial lists. Whispers in the Saudi wind grew into roars. A €40 million offer. They said, enough to seduce many a star. But the boy from Wythenshawe, who once dreamed of Barcelona at age 9, felt the pulse of a deeper calling. Could cold cash outshine the dream of Camp Nou? Not for Marcus. As Mundo Deportivo reports, that very offer sat on his table, and he pushed it away, eyes fixed on the Blaugrana crest instead. His heart, it seems, still chants in Catalan. Imagine the hush that followed when Rashford told Saudi emissaries, "No, gracias." It was the kind of moment that makes headlines and warms the soul. Here was a star willing to trade fewer zeros on his paycheck for the chance to lace up at Camp Nou. In a world clawing for megabucks, he offered humility, a salary cut just so Barcelona's FFP margins wouldn't creak and groan under his value. For a club living in the shadow of financial fair play's strict gaze, that gesture might prove pivotal. But gestures alone don't stitch deals. Contracts do. A loan deal topped with an option to buy in the €30 to €40 million bracket floats in the air awaiting signatures. Will United agree? Will Barcelona find the financial elbow room? Stakeholders hold their breath. Yet football isn't only about pen and paper. It's about rhythms and rehearsals. Rashford, knowing the heartbeat of a new team is set in pre-season, yearns to be on the training pitch as soon as possible. He imagines the sun-warmed turf of Barcelona's Ciutat Esportiva, the echo of Coach Hansi Flick's whistle, the collective gasp of teammates as he pirouettes past markers. If he steps onto that field on day one, the narrative changes. He becomes one of them, not an outsider. Every sprint, every pass, every smile in the tunnels cements his place in hearts and tactics alike. Can he secure his cameo in the pre-season tour of Asia? Only time will tell. Barcelona, though, moves with cautious precision. Their transfer room hums with numbers and math. Revenues, wages, amortizations. FFP is less a shadow and more a strict landlord demanding rent on time. The club must shuffle weights on their ledger before adding a player who, despite his goodwill, still carries top league wages. They've learned that patience often pays dividends. Chasing hasty moves once led to financial bruises. So while Rashford paces his foe, scanning departure gates, Barcelona charts a measured course, solving internal puzzles before opening the door to a new winger. The calendar itself beats a drum. Tomorrow, Hansi Flick whistles in his first pre-season session, drawing lines on whiteboards and naming captains for the summer grind. Then, on July 24th, the squad jets off to Asia, where roaring crowds and humid nights will test fitness and character. Each training drill, each friendly match will whisper whether the Blaugrana ranks are battle-ready. If Rashford wants a place in those Asia-bound flights, the paperwork must slip through bureaucracy before the boarding call. Will it? Every tick of the clock slices the window thinner. So here we stand, at a crossroads of ambition and pragmatism. Barcelona's quest for a left winger has passed through stages of hope, disappointment, recalibration, and desire. Two names shimmer on the horizon, one dancing in Portuguese British flair, the other in Colombian magic. Yet it's the England man who has captured imaginations, turning down mega offers for the caress of Mediterranean nights. Will Marcus Rashford trade Old Trafford's grey skies for Catalan sunshine? Will Barcelona clear the FFP hurdle and welcome his talent into their fold? The next act is set to begin in training grounds and boardrooms alike. Stay tuned, because the drama of this summer transfer saga is far from over. Its climax awaits in inked contracts and roaring stadiums, ready to etch a new chapter in Barcelona's illustrious history.